Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Trista, and in today's video I want to talk about Kamala Harris, the black voter. Let's talk about it. So Joe Biden steps down and he endorses Kamala Harris as the presidential nominee. And this is how I feel about this whole decision. I don't like Kamala Harris. I believe that she is a wolf in sheep's clothing. She is a liar. I also don't believe that she is for the American people. She is for her own Democratic Party agenda, and she will lie and deceive and do whatever it takes for her benefit and not for the American people. She is the worst option for the Democratic Party, and this is why I say that. You remember when she went on the BET Awards and when she had this like, hey girl type of speech with Taraji P. Henson, and they had this back and forth. In that she said, you know, I'm here in these streets and, you know, a woman don't want the government telling her what to do with her body. When I heard her say that, I knew that she was a liar, because the fact that she is part of a Democratic Party that made everyone take and even the service members, anyone lost their jobs for not taking and I just felt like from that point on, she was a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I do not want her to be the president. I don't think that she's going to be the president. Race and reproductive rights and abortion will be like the top topics that she is going to run on. And I saw a couple of things that she has been talking about the middle class, about saving children and things like that. She has done none of that, even as a vice president. What is she gonna do as president? She's literally not gonna do anything. So I was looking on the CBS News article, and it starts to talk about how much money Kamala Harris has raised from a lot of black voters. It says leading Democrats are voicing their support for Vice President Kamala Harris as their party seeks a nominee to replace the President Biden in the 2024 race, now that he has taken himself out of the running. Mr. Biden endorses Harris after announcing his decision to drop out, but he cannot personally appoint a Democratic nominee to fill his spot in the presidential race. Whoever is ultimately chosen will be determined through a vote by the delegates to the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, which will happen virtually early next month. The convention begins August 19th. And this is how a lot of people are supporting Kamala Harris, by donating, and she has already raised $81 million because they do not want Donald Trump in office. I mean, they hate this man so much that they are willing to donate money to this person to be in office. Okay, so she has made that amount of money, and so some black voters or some people believe that she will be amazing, she's awesome, and have donated money. Others, like me, who do not feel like she will do the job because she literally hasn't done anything, even as vice president, believes this. Now, if you haven't heard of Bevin Williams, she was the one that was speaking out against Planned Parenthood. Okay, then she goes on to speak out against Black Lives Matter, and the mural that's on, I believe, in Manhattan or in Harlem, she poured black paint all over the Black Lives Matter lettering. And so I came across her video on Facebook, and this is what she had to say about Kamala Harris.
That I have been laying low politically because, again, I've been indicted. Understand something. I've been indicted by the Biden administration as a black woman for standing against the murder of innocent children, including and especially because they take up the biggest margin, black babies, okay? So now Biden has stepped down, right? And I have been laying low. I've been like, listen, I'm not saying nothing. I'm going to just live my life. I'm in Vegas. I'm about to go to the buffet. I'm just trying to eat. I'm trying to be at Sphere. And I'm trying to be at Flyover Vegas, enjoying my little life with my husband before sentencing. But I have to say something. Let me explain something to you. And I'm speaking to the black community. I have to. I'm speaking to the black community, and I'm going to keep it a buck. If you, in your heart, feel like, oh, they're going to put up Kamala, I'm going to vote for Kamala, you are telling me how ignorant you are when it comes to politics. Not as a person, because just because you are ignorant according to politics doesn't mean you're an ignorant person. But you are very ignorant according to politics. And I'm going to tell you why. And a lot of people can get offended, but I don't care. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? Kamala, number one, has never been for the black community. I want you to understand something. Kamala has played a part, just like Joe Biden, in persecuting and putting African American people in jail by the droves. Droves. Okay? When it comes to drug crime, she has treated drug crime as if it was murder. Okay? And then on top of that, let me explain something to you. The only reason why Kamala is a vice president in the first place is because she's black. It is not because she is qualified. It is not because she is competent. It is because she's black. Now, why should you be offended? You would think, oh, well, yeah, we black people. We supposed to support our black folk. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me explain something to you. You should be offended beyond rapport because of the fact that somebody is willing to put someone in a seat for their color, even when they're not qualified to do a favor for you. Let me explain to you how the last 4 years have went. Up 3, coming into this 4. Let me explain something to you. So for the first three years, Kamala has not cared about the black community. Okay? Kamala and Biden have been doing everything in their power to support illegal immigrants. They have been coming in this country. They getting your benefits. They putting their kids, these illegal immigrants are going into your kids' schools. They in the hood. They're taking over. You're no longer relevant. They're taking over, okay? But then on top of that, okay, they're giving them money. They're giving them credit cards. I mean, they're booking them, taking them. You got immigrants coming straight out of Mexico living better than you did, and your ancestors done built this country up. Boo. Let me explain something to you. That's how valuable you are to the Democrat community, okay? But now, boom, year 4. It's election time. Y'all, we ain't really did nothing for these niggas. I guess we got to do something. Let's call up Kirk Franklin, and he come to the White House. Kirk Franklin went on that stage with them tight shorts. When Hillary wants to campaign, she don't actually focus on issues in the black community that are needed. She says, oh, I got hot sauce in my bag, boo. Are you pandering to us? Is it working? Oh, y'all forget. Your memory is terrible. Y'all forget. She said, is it working? That's how valuable you are as a vote. That she don't even got to invest to get your vote. She don't even have to work and put the agenda in and start to show proof to get your vote, black woman, black man. You so special to be black. You so special to be black that you don't even get no benefits for it. We'll just put Kirk Franklin in and let him dance for the day. That'll do. Oh, the Mexicans, we're going to invest in them. We're going to have them come from the border. We're going to do everything in our power for them. But for you niggas over there, y'all good. Let me explain something to you. Y'all don't understand the amount of racism that you co-sign. You look crazy. These people see you as animals and dogs. They tell you it's raining and are pissing on your head. And you sit there and you let them. And it blows my mind. Okay? Blows my mind. Let me explain something to you. I have never in my life dealt with racism. People are like, oh, technically it's systematic. Systematic racism means it's supposed to be racism there in the system, but you can't see it because it's so intertwined in the system. Let me explain something to you. I did not experience racism until the day Joe Biden used Letitia James, a black attorney general, along with Bevin Williams, a black FBI head of FBI agency, and they indicted me for standing against the abortion murder of black kids. Do you know the agent that they used to investigate me was a black man? He has an African name. Do you know that they use their tokens to go after black? You know that? Do you know that Kamala is a token? Do you know that nobody wanted to endorse her? Not even Obama wanted to endorse her because she's incompetent. Nobody wanted her in the position, but they did it because she was black. That's an insult. That means you're not intelligent enough. That means you're not quick enough. That means you're not smart enough. That means you're not even equipped. You're just black. And it works. And no, it's not benefiting the entire black community. No, let's just put a token in. Because that's enough of them. They'll struggle to the end as long as they can look up at that token for the rest of their life. How? Listen, I promise you I wasn't going to say nothing. That's DoorDash right there. I wasn't going to say nothing. But you might have to go to the front. I think your food is there. In a second. They dropping it off at the lobby. Let me say something to you. I am so tired of the black community and y'all low standards. The standards are so low. You are so low in your standards, that even in your vote, that we are looked at as a joke. Do you understand other communities are coming in and laughing at us? You have Russians and Ukrainians and people from all these different countries coming in. They're getting trade jobs. They're starting businesses. They're buying houses on the block. They've been here for 10 years and we're scrambling to the top. And yet we don't stand for it when it really matters. We just want to see somebody that look like us and we good. Oh, she look like us. That works. That's your standard? That works? Oh, she look like me. She's black. First of all, she's not, but I ain't even going to go there with you. For your sake, for your peace and comfort, yeah, she's black. But guess what? She don't give a damn about you. She don't give a damn about you. She didn't petition for nothing regarding the black community since she's been up there. But you need to hear it. You're out of line when you speak the gospel of Jesus, when you speak the truth, when you say that abortion is murder, when you say that these things are wrong, when you say that homosexuality is wrong, you are out of line. Who are you to say what's wrong and what's right and who's the true and living God? Y'all bragging about who got the longest weave. They over here crossing $1 million transactions under your nose on your dollar. Go dance. Go shake. Go dribble the ball. Go ball out. Go play that basketball, boo. Go hit a football. Go hit a touchdown and shut up. Hit a touchdown and shut up. That's what you do. What do you mean? You out here standing in front of an abortion clinic like you somebody. You gotten a little too up. You out of line. Let me tell you something. Had I have really been out here committing crime for real, stealing and being a detriment to this nation for real, a danger on the streets, I would have got a pat on my wrist. Are you kidding me? They would have said, all right, girl, go ahead. You out here acting up. Go live your life. They wouldn't have did nothing. Federally indicted, secret grand jury meeting to put out all the videos of me standing in front, preaching the gospel, not with a bat, not with a gun, nothing. Just standing there preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, declaring the truth and saying that abortion is murder. Now you get a federal indictment. That's what y'all want. Y'all vote people in and y'all don't understand. You're voting in your image of being a nigga in line. That's what you do when you vote Democrat. That's what you do when you dare decide, oh, I'm going to support Kamala. That's what you are. You're literally a sheep. You're a sheep. And you're not even a good sheep. At least a sheep follows a good shepherd, a shepherd that feeds them and takes care of them. Y'all don't even care. Y'all shepherd got y'all blind, naked, deaf, and dumb, robbing your country, sending your money to Ukraine. Kamala ain't petitioning for you. You kidding me? People in Ukraine living good right now. I'm seeing a bunch of Ukrainians over here, a bunch of Mexicans all in my neighborhood. It's mad Mexicans in Uruguay. Mad Mexicans. I ain't never seen this many Mexicans in Uruguay. You got Ukrainian people all over the place. They two-stepping, living good. We live in a nice neighborhood. We got them moving up with us. It's election year, you guys. Mind you, they didn't even want to put Kamala in. They really didn't want her. She was the last result. How does that make you feel, black woman? You're supposed to be so strong. You're supposed to be so intelligent. And I'm not saying that you're not. But doesn't it insult you That somebody is only in a position that they in because they're black and they're a woman and they need the vote. They could give a dang about anything else. That she's intelligent, that she's smart, that she's a great speaker. She's a joke. She make black women look like a joke. She make us look like we goofy. Yeah, you know, what's the line she say? She repeat the same sentence 10 different times because she don't know what she's saying, probably because she's nervous. But guess what? When she was in there putting them niggas in jail, she wasn't nervous being a prosecutor. She knew exactly what to say. She knew exactly what to do. She ain't that innocent. She ain't that innocent. Sorry. Do a little bit more research. Be a little bit more confident in this season. Don't be a dummy. Don't follow the sheep. Do better. Do better. Please, I'm begging you. Do better. As a people, we need to learn to do better. And I'm speaking to the black community because at the end of the day, while I am a Christian, while it is not all about black, for some reason, God picked me to be born of a black race. He picked my husband, who was a black man. And my daughter is a black woman. And we are not only that, we are more than our color. We're the same ones crying about being judged, right, because of the color of our skin. Yeah, we turn around and do it. We vote according to the color of skin. We think according to the color of skin. Yeah, the same people screaming, don't judge us for the color of our skin, but the content of our character. The hypocrisy is crazy. So now you vote somebody in because she black, but you don't want to be judged because you black. So a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. No wonder you get done the way you get done. The only time I got judged for being black for real is when I became a black woman out of line. I got out of line and I had Biden, the whole FBI on my tail. I never experienced nothing like that in my life, but it must be powerful. How I got the whole FBI watching me, documentation of me going to mission trips because I was a Negro out of line, preaching the truth, and it was working. Me and Edme alone single-handedly are the reason that they took down Margaret Sanger's name from the square of Planned Parenthood. They took her name down because we was exposing the gender. We was exposing who she was as a racist eugenist trying to destroy the black community. There's more black babies in New York being aborted than born, and the same people you promote, BLM, She's in the mansion. She's chilling. She milked y'all. She had y'all out here looting and all of that for some Jordans. And now she's sitting over in the mansion kicking it. And y'all stuck like Chuck, ain't got 2 cents from it. And they coming after you now for what you did back then. Are you kidding me? Oh, abortion clinic is open, live and well, though. Money's getting made. You in there, you still in a Foot Locker sneaker. They out there making millions. Do you think when they send that money to Ukraine, they're really sending it to Ukraine? You don't think that money's getting funneled? You don't think they're saying, okay, we're going to send another 100 billion to Ukraine? You don't think they already got on the back end 100 million, 1 million going to this person, 1 million going to that politician? Are you really that simple-minded? It's never just black and white with them. It's always gray. But guess what? When it's time for your vote, that's when you matter. And not that much. Not that much. Oh, we'll just release some student loans for them. You know, they paying a lot of bills. That. But guess what? Your taxes is going to be up. You're going to have missing payments in your taxes. They gave you that little check. Okay, now there's missing payments in your taxes. Pay it back. Yeah. That's how they feel about you, black woman, black man. That's how they see you. Scum. Scum. They think we're stupid. They think we're idiots. What are we? Useless idiots. And we're only useful for when they want us to be useful. And yet y'all vote people in because of the color of their skin. And if it don't insult you, and if it don't, that should make you feel some type of way. That should make you feel some type of way. That as a black individual, you're seen as nothing more than entertainment and a pandering box. Just saying.
So you guys seen a lot, okay? Everything that she just said, I mean, it is verifiable. You can look it up. You can look up her name. You can look up her Facebook page, and you can even ask her questions. I 1000% agree. She talked about Kamala Harris is, half black and half South Asian. What we tend to do in the black community is this. If you are black, or what if you are black and white, what we tend to do is automatically put them in the black box when that is not true. The fact that she is black and South Asian, she's actually Indian, and I think she's actually Hindu, she is biracial. Anybody that is black and white is biracial. If you're black and or this, if you're white or this, you are biracial. That is a white supremacy ideology, okay? What they think is the supreme race, okay? If you are white and black or white and whatever race, insert the race, then you are not white whatsoever. You are the other race. So in this case, if you are white and black, because you are not 100% white, then you are immediately black. This is the type of idea that the black community adopted. They adopted this white supremacy idea that if you are not 100% black, or if you're black and white, then you are 100% black. And then in Kamala's case, she is, accepting the fact that, everybody is calling her black. Her father wasn't even in the picture. If you start to do the research of Kamala Harris, her mom is Indian and her dad is Jamaican, a very well-known Marxist Jamaican. And they divorced when she was a very young age. And then the fact that her black dad was not even in the picture of her growing up years. Her mom was a single mom taking care of Kamala Harris. So her dad wasn't even in the picture. And so for some people, they claim to be they are saying that they are biracial because they both had a black parent and a white parent, and they had the best of both worlds in their growing up years. So for Kamala Harris to just immediately say, yes, I'm black, which is true, she is because of her father, but at the same time, she didn't get the experience that she would have gotten with a black dad. And so I think this mindset that this black community have, we need to stop this. We need to stop and understand that we need to do our research and stop adopting these Marxist ideas, because that's literally what it is. It's Marxist evil ideas that we are accepting and just allowing just anybody into the Democratic office, and then crying and whining because they're not doing anything for us. And then at the last minute, when they are, when these Democratic parties are literally destroying us as a community, then you want to say something. But then there's people like this young woman, like me, like a host of other Candace Owens, a lot of other people are telling you, listen, do your research, stop listening to what these people are telling you, stop listening to what social media or even these outlets are they are lying to you. Kamala Harris is lying to you. She is not for women's reproductive rights. She is not for that. She literally said it during the BET Awards and lied to you. A woman don't want the government telling her what to do with her body when she was the one, she's part of the government. She's part of the one that is saying to you, go and take that. Go and take it. And if you don't take it, you're not gonna work here anymore. You're not gonna have a job. You're not gonna be able to take care of your family. These service members were forced to take the shot because of Kamala Harris and her Democratic Party. She was a part of it. And this is why I'm just so embarrassed for the black community, because we are just accepting anybody because they say they black, and then you know what, and she's a woman and she's for reproductive rights, and so we are out here giving her $81 million within 24 hours because she's black. And this is why I speak out the way I do, once again, because these are the lies that black people, the black community is accepting. We're just accepting all these lies. I literally did just a little bit of research when it came to Kamala Harris. I did just a little bit, okay? I didn't even go deep. And then just the little bit that I seen, I was just like, this is disgusting. This is just disgusting of the type of woman that she is. But these are the people that the black community want this person in office. For what? I understand that we live in America, okay? Everybody has, not everybody is a Christian, okay? And so not everybody has the freedom or, or have the belief that, abortion should be banned everywhere. Like, abortion should be banned everywhere. I understand that. But then Donald Trump also doesn't agree with it, but he does agree with having abortion in, or at least letting the states handle it themselves. themselves. Let the states decide what they should do when it comes to abortion. And if you can't do it, then you go to another state that does. I did it. I had an abortion. I was in the state of South Carolina, and I drove to Georgia to get the abortion. I had no money, I didn't drive, and I had my kids with me, okay? I paid someone to watch my kids while I got the procedure done and was able to get it done, okay? It's not that hard, okay? If you talking about, the government stopping you from, having reproductive rights as the abortion, that is a lie. You can still do it today. You can do it today. And then since Roe versus Wade, since that passed and went back over to the states, it has increased 11%. It has increased 11% since that ruling. And people, and then now Kamala Harris is playing on with the fact that, the government is trying to stop the women from making decisions of her own body. The women are already doing it. The women are already doing it. They're already making the decision for themselves. Abortion rates has went up 11% since Roe versus Wade. And people are still believing the fact that the government is trying to stop them from making the decision to have an abortion. You can have an abortion. You can have an abortion. Even if you live in a state that bans abortion, thank God that you do. But you can move to another state. You can drive over to another state. I honestly believe in the total ban of abortion. That's just me. But we live in America where, we live in such a place where, you can believe what you want to believe. You can believe in having abortions every single day. You can believe in praying to the trees and to the sky. We live in a country where you can do you are free to do all of that. Nobody is stopping you from having an abortion. So what is Kamala Harris talking about? What is she talking about? So I just wanted to bring awareness and actually really let's think about this. Let's think about Kamala Harris and what exactly is she saying. She says a lot of word salad. The little bit that I've done in my research and trying to learn about Kamala Harris, she is not for the Black community. She's not for the Black community. Okay, and I hope that you guys learned a lot from this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know some topics that you want me to talk about, because I want to bring awareness to definitely what is going on in today's society, and definitely bring the truth, which is the word of God. I don't know why it's hard for me to say that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Tune into my next video. Be blessed.